A moment first seen in Jerusalem will come alive on the streets of Prospect Heights. The Diocese of Brooklyn is preparing their Palm Sunday procession. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti. Holy Week kicks off in Brooklyn's Grand Army Plaza. There, Bishop Robert Brennan leads dozens of pilgrims carrying palms to the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph. It's become a tradition for the Diocese of Brooklyn. Curse News' Katie Vasquez gives us a Palm Sunday preview.
It's a site that has graced Grand Army Plaza for years. Dozens of Catholics taking to the streets of Prospect Heights to proclaim their faith during the Palm Sunday procession. It's become a staple for the Diocese of Brooklyn and a symbol of the sacrifice yet to come.
He paid the ultimate price to set us free. So going and processing through the streets is what we can do unafraid and unashamed. Am I going to have them handheld?
Ahead of the march, Father Torres took us through the procession's route. The faithful will travel down Vanderbilt Avenue and end at the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph. For the first time, Net TV's live coverage will include a host, Father Torres, to guide viewers through the feast day.
We like to think of new ways, innovative ways, as to how we can bring the church and the faith closer to the viewers at home.
Palm Sunday reenacts Jesus' entrance into Jerusalem more than 2,000 years ago. The service includes a blessing of palms like the ones used to greet Jesus.
The palms represent eternal life, represents royalty, represents triumph. So when Jesus enters Jerusalem on the donkey, he's entering triumphant. This is the triumphant entrance of Christ.
Father Torres believes having the procession televised will be a bridge to guide those who have moved away from their faith.
Although we may be living in a chaotic world, whether in our personal life, in society, in our culture, that the Lord has conquered.
And help Catholics as they prepare for the bigger celebration, Christ's death and resurrection during Easter. In Prospect Heights, Katie Vasquez, Current News.
Of course, Net TV will be showing all the Holy Week Masses live, starting, as we said, with Palm Sunday. That procession and Mass with Bishop Brennan will kick off at 12:45 on March 24th. The bishop will then celebrate the Chrism Mass that Tuesday, March 26th at 4:30. He'll offer a Holy Thursday Mass on March 28th at 7:30. On March 29th, Good Friday, Bishop will celebrate a Way of the Cross at 10 a.m. and a Passion of the Lord at 3 p.m. Bishop Brennan will then celebrate the Easter Vigil on Saturday, March 30th at 7:30 p.m. And on Easter Sunday, Bishop will lead the 11 a.m. Mass. All of those Masses will be airing live on Net TV. Just be sure to tune in right here to see them, plus so many more services Net TV will be broadcasting. The tablet is helping kids remember the real reason behind Easter with its Christ is Risen Easter Art Contest. Catholic students across Brooklyn and Queens are being challenged to portray Christ's resurrection in any medium, including drawing, painting, and digital works. The only rule, you have to use the theme Christ is Risen. There's still time for you to submit. Just go to thetablet.org. There you'll find the submission form right on the homepage. You have until Wednesday, April 3rd to submit. Developing tonight, Prime Minister Ariel Henry is resigning amid the havoc in Haiti. The leader was facing mounting pressure from gang leaders to step down as the groups launched attack after attack in the country. Patrick Altman reports Henry's resignation comes just hours after regional leaders met in Jamaica to discuss a framework for a political transition.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken was in Jamaica meeting with Caribbean leaders on Monday and tried to shore up support for the idea of a transition government in Haiti. Noticeably absent, though, from the meetings in Jamaica was Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry. It is believed he remains in Puerto Rico, unable to return to his own country after an explosion of gang violence. Henry so far has not backed this idea of a transitional government. The U.S. is hopeful that a transitional government and call for new elections would break the political impasse that has fueled so much of the violence in Haiti. Henry had secured the support of Kenya to send in troops, but those troops, it's not clear yet when they will arrive. Meanwhile, aid workers and some foreign diplomats who are serving in Haiti have begun to evacuate, saying it's simply become too dangerous to continue to operate in that country. So helicopters have come in and taken out staff from various embassies. The U.S. over the weekend evacuated its non-essential personnel by military helicopter, also bringing in additional security to guard the U.S. diplomats who will remain in Port-au-Prince, as the embassy there will remain open, although with less staff after there were several incidents of gang violence near the embassy. The U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has said that the U.S. will contribute to the cost of these Kenyan troops arriving. Kenyan officials have said that they are in the pre-deployment phase, but it's unclear when they will actually arrive in Haiti and take the fight to the gangs.
That was Patrick Oppman reporting. 4 kidnapped religious men in Haiti were recently released. According to the country's province of the Congregation of the Brothers of the Sacred Heart, 4 members of their order and a teacher were let go by their kidnappers. They were part of a group of 7 who were taken by an armed group late February while traveling to a school in a downtown neighborhood of the country's capital, Port-au-Prince. The remaining 2 brothers are still being held captive. Back in Brooklyn, Bishop Robert Brennan helped honor a man who devoted his life to faith and service. The NYPD Brooklyn and Queens Holy Name Society renamed its Bishop Thomas Daly Memorial Award. It's now the Sergeant Paul Hargrove Service Award, and Hargrove was to be the first to receive it. But just days before this communion breakfast, Sergeant Hargrove died from a 9/11 related cancer. His family was given the award. Finally tonight, she's known as the Sister of Touch. You're about to meet Sister Roz. She's a nun and a former massage therapist. And you may have seen her before. For years, she was a fixture at minor league baseball games in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now she's about to be honored for a long life dedicated to God and hands that heal. Erin Hassan Zeta has more.
As a child, I was sort of praying all the time. I'd be in the garden, I'd be praying, I was out in the field.
Sister Rosalind, or Roz, as most people call her, always knew she was destined to become a nun.
I went to Mom and I said, you know, Mama, I just would like to go into convent.
But becoming a massage therapist wasn't part of those plans, growing up on a farm in North Dakota.
Every morning, every noon, we had to milk. And we didn't have any electricity, so we all milked with our hands.
Those strong hands would come in handy years later as she started giving massages, first to her nursing patients, then to fans at St. Paul Saints games.
Oh, there is nothing in all the world like massage. Of course, I was at the Saints for 25 years. It was so wonderful to be out there.
And you remember this?
Oh, that was a fun game.
George and Bill Murray, they picked you up on your shoulders.
They gave me this thing.
Trophy.
Trophy.
Yep. St. Paul Saints Appreciation. I remember that day.
Peter Fonlander credits Sister Roz for his career as a massage therapist.
I found purpose in life, and I think Sister has given me that purpose.
He's seen firsthand what a massage from Sister Roz can mean.
She just radiates that beam of love. This pure love coming out of her heart. She touches people through massage and through her spirituality. People come up to hug her, and she's just a farm girl. She just loves people.
You know, it always surprises me because I am, in my head, I'm a farm girl. And I loved being a farm girl, and that's what I still am. I'm not someone great. I'm a farm girl in my heart.
That was Erin Hassan Zeta reporting. The Saints plan to honor Sister Roz this summer with a special appreciation night. The first 1,500 fans that go through the gates for the game in August will get a bobblehead called the Massaging Nun. How fun. And that is this current news update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.